I made it. Hello, beautiful souls. Thanks for hanging out with me again. So I wanted to give you a little recap of what my journey here looked like. It was bumpy. It was rough. It was hot. For whatever reason, I chose the week out of August and into September that was the hottest on record for California. Leave it to me to do that. But anywho, I made it. I'm here. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm Wendy, and my space today is the beach, Holistic and Well. And just check out this recap of what it looked like for me to get here. It's a little bit comical. So we're gonna try to go and pick up the trailer and at least get it connected. And my anxiety is on 15,000 because I have to back up that trailer into the stall at U-Haul to get my stuff out of storage. It's gonna be an interesting day. All right, so I'm about halfway done getting filled up. Shout out to Phil at U-Haul. Badass got me backed up into the bay so that I could get things moving because it was pouring rain and it's been a rough morning. So this is where I'm at. Well, hey, it is Sunday and got everything packed in yesterday. But the issue I'm having this morning, so what I'm gonna have to do is redistribute some weight because when I loaded this yesterday at U-Haul, I was on an incline and I'm sure that it probably also pushed everything to the front. But look at there. Is that a sign from the universe or what? Hollywood. So today's task is to get all the extra little miscellaneous stuff loaded and get the weight redistributed on the trailer. Wish me luck. Well, it's Monday morning and it's raining again. Do I take this as a bad omen? Or is it just Mother Earth raining? After contacting the U-Haul Motors Assist, we are Denver bound to try to get a new hitch on the trailer. So it's day 2. I am probably about an hour outside of Denver. The drive is definitely going much slower than I anticipated because we can only go about 60, 65 maybe with the trailer connected. Lots and lots of inclines, making it a little bit hard on the van, so I'm trying to make sure that she's getting a little bit hotter than usual because of the weight on the back. So just taking it a little bit slower and trying to stop every 2 or 3 hours. And potty break, eat a little bit of yogurt. I actually have an appointment this evening, so I'll probably get settled in about 4:30 for an appointment. But other than that, everything's going pretty well. Temperature's mild, and just excited to get to the destination. Mr. Blue just got some Benadryl because every time the trailer makes a noise, he jumps like out of his skin like it's thunder or something. So we're gonna drug him up a little bit and help him relax, because he is definitely wound a little bit tight right now. Been a crappy day today. Well, not the whole day, but part of the day. Got into Denver fine, probably around 1 o'clock today. My van overheated. So I got off the highway and was able to get to a gas station, and she cooled down okay. And the universe did bless me. There was a U-Haul across the street, and come to find out, the U-Haul in Kansas City down in the Power and Light District on Locust hooked my shit up wrong. So I will be leaving a nice little review for them, and also be in touch with the corporate office. I ended up having to buy another hitch that gave rise so that the trailer could be parallel to the ground rather than nose diving. So my van has been struggling to pull the trailer and probably stressed out the engine. So now, probably because Colorado is so mountainous, which obviously, have to reroute through New Mexico and Arizona, doing early morning and late night driving to avoid the heat. So I'm kind of emotionally and mentally spent. Probably gonna chill out, maybe take Blue for a walk and get my mind right. It's not the worst case scenario because I'm safe and I'm in a parking lot and my animals are okay and everything, but I'm just frustrated because I went twice for them to look at my hitch and they told me it was okay. So I should have just insisted, because I knew it wasn't all right. And I've never seen a trailer nosedive down like that. But here we are. Day 3 and day 4 were so horrible. I didn't even take time to do a video or anything because I was just trying to stay alive. Happy Friday, day 5. I got a lot to catch you guys up on. That full moon. Been driving a couple hours. Made it to a rest stop in Colorado. I think I'm right outside of New Mexico. The wind is kicking my ass on the highway with that high top van. And Blue is acting like he's getting car sick. So it's been an interesting week for sure. Especially after figuring out the whole trailer situation. Unloading and leaving my belongings in Denver, which was not my greatest fantasy, but there was no way that I was going to be able to make it. wind ripped part of this rain guard off. It only had a little tiny nick in it, but the wind totally ripped that off. So I'm gonna have to get that replaced. So during that week, I learned a lot. I have been in California about a week and a half, so I will have a video coming out shortly that talks about my first week here and kind of what I learned and what I've changed in the van to make it more comfortable and to make it more the feng shui of the van. That's what we're doing, feng shui of the van. So I'll share that with you. I'm also changing the format of the channel a little bit, and so where the focus was on herbalism and wellness, kind of shifting it to van life and travel with a splash of wellness woven in from time to time. I'm also getting ready to launch an e-learning series on my website, so be on the lookout for that. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that for me right now. I would really appreciate it. If you're thinking about van life, if you're considering vehicle dwelling, hey, leave some questions below on what you'd like to know. I've researched it probably a couple of years, bought my van a year ago, and it took me another year to get it built out and to get ready. But it's totally worth it when you wake up to that every day. All right, I'm out of here.